Good evening. My name is Evi Martyn. I'm a concert pianist and the author of the book Captain Philip Markopoulos, a Patton's Hero. In my effort to write this book, I wanted to commemorate and honor the memory of one soldier, one young man who so unselfishly gave up a wonderful and promising life in order to fight for higher ideals such as love of country and honor and freedom, my late husband Philip Martyn, aka Philip Markopoulos. Thank you.
Your face with a luster that puts no to shame.
Continuing, I'm going to read for you a preview of the book, Captain Philip Markopoulos, a Patton's Hero. When fate and destiny outpower weapons. The mighty endeavor, as they call the Second World War, was a conflict that spread warfare from the skies of London to the sands of North Africa, from Scandinavian mountains to Italian farmlands, from Atlantic shipping lanes to the islands of the Pacific Ocean, from the jungles of Southeast Asia to the hedgerows of Normandy. World War II was undoubtedly the largest and most violent armed conflict in the history of mankind. However, now that more than a half a century separates us from that conflict, time has exacted its toll on our collective knowledge. Even though World War II continues to absorb the interest of military scholars and historians, as well as the veterans, an entire generation of Americans has grown largely unaware of the political, social, and military implications of that war. Highly relevant today, World War II has much to teach us not only about the profession of arms, but also about military preparedness, global strategies, and combined operations in the coalition war against the enemy. America has already participated in the 50th commemoration of World War II. Publications of various material have helped educate Americans about that war. It was in the desert and in the hills of Tunisia and Algeria and along the Moroccan coast that the United States learned through hard experience how to fight the Nazis. What they learned there would pay big dividends in the invasion of Sicily and Italy and southern France. Operation Torch with the legendary General George Patton. He was called eccentric, he was called controversial, he was called complicated, unconventional, daring, romantic, and at times ruthless. But his men loved him, respected him, and would die for him. Captain Philip Markopoulos, one of his intelligence officers, was quoted as saying, "If I didn't have a father, I would have loved for Patton to be my father." Patton's secret meeting with his big adversary Rommel in the African desert that has created such controversy in the minds of so many is a fact, considering that Patton secretly admired Rommel and had harbored an infatuation for Rommel's genius in attack warfare. The Operation Husky in Sicily and Italy, where Winston Churchill said, "History will be kind to me because I will write it," finds Philip Markopoulos in the middle of a new action. But the Operation Anvil in southern France, where Philip Markopoulos engaged in a near-fatal mission only to be rescued by the French underground resistance, provides a very dramatic and historical and at the same time human side of the role of the Maquis. To quote General Eisenhower, the French resistance has offered immeasurable assistance and help to the Allies, and without them, the war would have lasted much longer and we would have sustained much greater casualties. Throughout this book, the reader will realize that fate, as Philip Markopoulos always called it, all the near misses against his life and the miraculous escape from sure death was only divine intervention. A fantastic trip to history with great personalities of the past: Patton, Montgomery, de Gaulle, Eisenhower, Churchill, Roosevelt, Hitler, Rommel, and Mussolini. You now are listening to the voice of the operatic tenor Philip Martyn, aka Captain Philip Markopoulos. Let's hear it.
Mi cantor se duerme gitano cuando es para mí. Mi cantor hecho de fantasía. Mi cantor lo de melancolía que yo te conserva en embrujos de los ojos moros, de sueño rebelde y gitana cubierta de flores, y beso tu boca negrana, osa manzana que me habla de amores. Granada, Manora, Gambada, en doblas preciosas. No tengo otra cosa que darle que un ramo de rosas. De rosas de suave fragancia que le diera amargo una virgen morena. Están llenas de lindas mujeres de sangre